How's it going, everyone? So more live trading. Today is Tuesday, February 6th. I had a little bit of a struggle today, so I think this is going to be a good video. Learning lessons, understanding that regardless of how long you're in this game, you're going to have your days where you overtrade a little bit, you take setups that maybe aren't amazing, you end up having nice profits off the open like I did, and then giving some back. And then it's being able to identify, I'm getting a little frustrated, things aren't working that well, I'm starting to chip away at the profits I had. So let's call it a day. Let's not overtrade. Let's not go red on the day and then just live to fight another day. So that's what you're going to see in this video. It's a little bit longer than normal, but that's because I was in it and I was dealing with all the adversity that was thrown my way. I had a nice trade on Nvidia just because it's very extended to the upside, waited for the drop, got a little continuation. Should have just called it a day, one and done, plus 500 bucks, but I didn't do that. And then I went for a Tesla long around prior day high once it was kind of holding it. And then I overly anticipated a meta short trying to get to potentially the earnings gap low 453, and it just didn't work. Now, with that being said, let's get into the good stuff. Enjoy the live trading. I'm going to try Nvidia 685 puts. It's for sure an aggressive trade, but I want to see if we can't get maybe a little drop. Tesla's at that prior day high. $684 is pre-market low on Nvidia. Man, Tesla's ripping, huh? $684 is that pre-market low. I'd like to see this go pretty quick. Come on, Nvidia. Come on, Nvidia. I'll just take a quick scalp there. This Nvidia could keep going, but SPY being kind of strong makes me a little hesitant. If this Q's drops, this Nvidia could keep going, but I got $1 on that scalp to the downside. I would just take $1 and take it on the new low. Quick little drop, quick scalp. This could easily drop, but it's still in prior day range, so being careful. Prior day high is 184.68 to be exact. I'm gonna try Tesla 185 calls. Tesla 185 calls. Can it get above 185? Market's starting to pull back a bit. I don't like that Tesla's rejecting this at all. Also, you got SPY and QQQ pulling back too. That's not helping at all. That 184.68 prior day high, key level. It's been rejecting it right now, which I don't love, but it's still so strong on the intraday. I do not like that Tesla's rejecting. I would really like to see this Tesla get back over this 184.50 pretty quickly, or I'm gonna have to get out of this. I wanted to see that candle get through very quickly. Still holding up incredibly well, but being cautious. It's got to get through 185. Get through 185, Tesla. Come on. Still holding up really well. Come on, Tesla. Come on, Tesla. It's holding that so far. It's got to go, though. High days, 185.25. If we don't get a push pretty quick, I'm looking at trying to maybe get out of this flat, small loser. It's just not really going. $185 is clear resistance. Having a lot of issues there. Come on, Tesla. Can it get going? Still holding up really well. Just getting stuck at that 185. It's holding prior day high, though. Come on. The market's not helping. Market's not helping. Tesla's right at that level. I'm trying to just give it a second. It's right at prior day high. Still wicking off of it, holding it. But I want to see this go. It's just not really going that fast. Yeah. SPY's weak, Qs are weak. It's not helping at all. If it gets stuck up here, may not have the momentum to get going, especially because the daily is weak. SPY QQQ at that pre-market low, but they're dropping it, so. Tesla 185, really big spot. If it can get through it, I think it's got a chance. Still holding that prior day high. $185.25 is high day. Get above 185, Tesla. Come on. All right, I'm getting out of Tesla. This could keep going. This could flip over 185 and get going, but the fact that I was in this for 8 minutes, I'm out. Moving on. I'm going to try 3 Meta 455s. 3 of them. 3 of them. Keeping it small. 3 of them. I'd like to see this, if this can retest If this can get down to the, what is that? 453.01. 453.01. See if maybe we can test that. This is an extended flag at the lows. It's for sure a risky setup to drop, but just looking to see if maybe Meta can have a little continuation. Friday low, or that key low is 453. Don't love that it's playing games at these lows here. Really wanted to see that follow through pretty fast. Feels like the downside momentum is just not really there as much anymore, honestly. SPY and Q still so weak. SPY red on the day. Q's just hanging towards the lows. Yeah, this Meta's just not doing it. Just not doing it. Come on, Meta. We pulled back to the 9. I try not to use indicators, but we're still under the 9 EMA. SPY is right at prior day close. The Qs are red on the day. SPY starting to bounce. Q's starting to curl a little bit too. Trying not to be stubborn with this Meta, but clearly this thing is not really dropping. I just wanted to see if we can get a little continuation here. Kind of failing at the 9 right now, but it's got to get real follow through. This thing has to drop. This thing has got to drop. Potential little bear flag still. Nice little move off 456. Got to get below 455. Come on, Meta. Can we really get some continuation or what? Overall market feels weak. Meta is still very weak. QQQ pulling back a little bit. SPY showing some weakness. Does this have the juice? Low a day is 454.42. Also, major level that's in play, 453. Now, does it get there? I have no idea. But knowing that the drive lower is so aggressive, if we clear out the lows, maybe it could test that earnings gap low. Potential little bear flag continuation, but it's got to really get going. Because it can go the other way quick. You know, failed bear flags, they can bounce the other way. And the market's holding up all right now. Really wanted to see SPY and QQQ roll over and actually get going to the downside. Meta's got to get below 455. Get below 455. Potential little bear flag. I mean, that looks all right technically. I'm not very surprised. That drop was pretty aggressive. Hard to expect some sort of clean move after that. But I'm just trying to look for a little continuation here. What's continuation between friends, huh? It's a nice little look of a potential bear flag. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but it's got the look. It's got the look. It's got to go. It's got to drop. We need some Momo in the market. SPY and QQQ got to drop too. Right now, they're kind of just hanging on. Meta's got to drop 455. Lower day is 454.42. It's got to get below that. 454.42. It's got to get below that. 454.42. Come on, Meta, can you do it? Look at Nvidia. Look at Nvidia dropping. Okay, new low on Meta. But can we actually get follow through? Not just play games here. 453 is a very big spot. It doesn't have to get there, but I'm going to try to see if it can. That was a good look, and it didn't follow through. So all right, I'm getting out of meta. Okay, so what did I do today? I overtraded. I should have taken my 500 bucks, called it a day.